I'm good enough. Got him out, da-da-da. Think about shit that I shouldn't have. So I tell him it's one of me. He making fun of me. His girl is a bum to me. Like that boy is a cat. Saying he home, but I know where he at. Like, bet he blowing her back. Think about me, cause he know that it's fat. And it been what it been. Calling his phone like he'll send me a pin. Ducking my shit cause he know what I'm on. But when he hit me, I'm not gonna respond. But I don't sleep enough without you. And I can't eat enough without you. If you don't speak, does that mean we're through? Don't like sneaky shit that you do.
Good boys are here. Good boys are here. He doesn't see ya. You're not looking at me, boy. Good boys are here. Good boys are here. He doesn't see ya. You're not looking at me, boy. Good enough, good enough, good enough, good I'll tell the world you finished your chores prematurely. My good graces, lost each other like that. Distance that's so fast, no one's more amazing. Eternal love and no hatred. I won't give a fuck about you. 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 I won't give a fuck about you.
또 다가올 내일은 우리 둘이 있을까 그래 내일은 어떤 일이 생길까 나 혼자서 할 수 없는
Mamá huevo. Digo, glu, 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 glu.
너는 지금 이 순간을 살고 끊임없이 서로를 불어가 길을 찾아가듯 네 곁을 맴매 아무리 따라가도 끝이 없어도 미로 같은 널 떠나버리면 I feel like I'm nothing Baby I'm nothing Without you, without you, without you, without you, without you, without you, without you 길을 찾아가듯 without you, without you, without you, without you, without you, without you, without you 찢었던 숨이 멎었던 기억 속에서 지우고 싶은 날들도 이 길을 걷듯 자연스레 또 흘러가듯 먼 미래에서 돌아보면 추억으로 새겨질 세상에 어떻게 앞을 볼 수 있겠어 우린 지금 이 순간을 살고 끊임없이 서로를 불어가 길을 찾아가듯 네 곁을 맴매 아무리 따라가도 끝이 없어도 미로 같은 널 떠나버리면 I feel like I'm nothing Baby I'm nothing Without you, without you, without you, without you, without you, without you 길을 찾아가듯 What's on your mind? 넌 이미 알고 있잖아 궁금해 난 정말 뭔지 너의 마음이 Baby don't smile 더 기다리기 지쳐 난 Look in my eyes 지금이잖아 timing Feel so free so feel me 말해줄래 so 어디 가든지 따라와줄 거야 아니면서 계속만 불지 꺼내줄래 좁혀가고 있어 I've never been the one to play cause boys are cheap party 끝내자 But I know you're a classic That's how we 잘했어 불길하게 달콤한 느낌 예민한 흔들렸어 내 맘대로 되는 게 없어서 싫은데 좋아 So What's on your mind? 넌 이미 알고 있잖아 궁금해 난 정말 뭔지 너의 마음이 Baby don't smile 더 기다리기 지쳐 난 Look in my eyes 지금이잖아 timing Feel so free so feel me 말해줄래 so Feel so free so Love it when you make that beat
just take a ride. Flying around the sky, bodies ecstatic. Like we automatic. We don't drive by, we dive it. All the way down that Cosmic. Drop that like whoa, stop. Love it when you make that beat rock. Wanna make it like the rules, push and pull. I'm a freak on the beat like take that beat, rap, 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 beat, rap, 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 rap. Take that beat, rap, beat, rap, 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 beat, rap, 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 rap. Take that beat, baby, only rap, 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 beat, rap, 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 rap. Take that beat, rap, only rap, 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 beat, rap, 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 rap. Take that beat, baby, only if you know, you know, only if you know, you know, only if you know, you know, baby. Only if you know, you know, only if you know, you know, only if you know, you know, baby. Yo, Pico,
Holy smokes, guys. Ah. Yeah. NA, bro. Got me stressing. Holy smokes. We did it. All right, let me go ahead and set this one inactive for now. Okay. And I'm gonna make this double rebirth because we're still at 8 teams. Surprisingly, for some reason. I'm gonna set it up. I haven't gotten a response from anyone from this team for Hypercube. And I really need them to know what they're gonna be playing for this comp. Because full transparency, I was like, yo, where we at? And I got no response. And I'm like, okay, we're going ahead. We're setting your selection choices. And I just chose their character comps. It's kind of normal, but still. Needing to find out if they're alive, and if they're not, they have to go through. Okay, they are alive, in fact. And we are back. All right, guys. Apologies for the delay, first off, but I do want to appreciate the, I guess you could say, tenacity, right? We were supposed to be ending up going through with like 10 teams or so. One team couldn't get their home and come through, which is kind of unfortunate. But then we ended up having a lot more than just that. We ended up having a lot of teamwork coming through here. Shout out to PF's Cold S, as he's known for, inside of the servers in terms of Discord. He was able to kind of go out and start announcing things to people. Now, funnily enough, right, we've been having 7 teams sign up for scrims in the past, but we're gonna have hopefully today to have a little bit of practice go through. I put up for 8 teams. For the 8 teams, the cycling for trios hasn't changed. Solos has changed, but regardless, for it in trios, everything is still the same. And the pick band system, which I'm using from Pantheon, which was created from Revelia, using that system to kind of get the teams more used to the pick bands in general, and just knowing what to use, how much points can be conserved, and if there's a plus ban on a specific, hero like Kylan or Tianhai, that they can't reuse that hero unless they want to expend their points. Now, there's 9 hero points given to any team during the 6 rounds. They'll end up having the chances of using the characters over and over, but until they run out of points, they can no longer do so. Now, bringing this out here, appreciate everyone for kind of being out here chilling. Being patient is more of an important note, so do want to make sure that is notified. I am going to have this image to be uploaded for you guys so you guys can see it. I'm also streaming on top of YouTube, so that YouTube gamers can have this stream as well. So YouTube will actually be able to be looking at all of this at the same time, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But we are going to go into round 1. Round 1 is going to begin here into Padoria Morning Dew. Now, like I said, the teams are set up to be going ahead and having their format of 6 rounds. We go from Padoria Morning Dew into Hollowart Sunny, into Morrisal Midday, into Hollowart Dusk, Morrisal Night, Padoria Midnight. This is a 6-round formation. Usually it's 3.5 hours for these guys to be playing if everyone does their job right. Other than that, though, usually the case is, we'll be okay. For these fights, though, a little bit more on the centric side. Now, obviously, they shouldn't be getting used to this in the normal sense. I know some teams don't like this. It's kind of like a weird lump sum of double rebirths, but the teams have it. OS going to be going off of his end with the Kurumi, with the Kylan Former comp as it comes down to this game. And you can also take a look and see about that choice picks after the game's over. Once all 6 games have been included, you can see the choice picks for all the heroes that were done by all the teams. But OS is getting numbered out here. Gaobai actually putting out the works here with it. Team Relax going back with Kathy, going with Plan B, and having gear to be made. I mean, listen, the Kylan Ultimate is going to be something that could have made a difference, but the teammates are dead, at least for the partition. 1-2's coming out here from the Zippying. as much as Guy Bao looking for the grapple strike. We're also looking in terms of these fights at Ace off Peak. The main objective here is getting as much loot as possible. We know the Troves have that initial starting weapon to be built out. Any weapon of sorts could be brought from the first Trove. That means that violence can be starting a lot sooner, and this is what going to be the case. Look at the gold count right now, 15,000 on Plan B's body, which means that he's able to get himself purple armor available. Now, switching on over towards Imperium, we're actually going to take a look at the over towards Small Chick's team going up against what seems to be, this is GL meaning with Team Guy. They are going to be playing out the Xiphon comp in the phase 2. Seeing elimination like that with the R&B means with a lot of gold to be earned out for that Soul as well, that means that Small Chick can come back away from that. But knowing how the Zai ultimate could be used here, he's going to have to wait until that Syra ultimate completes his cycle, as McDonald is in the distance. 2.0 going to be going on right here. Look for the Flying Knives. They are getting nerfed, by the way. But we ended up going off in this end. Small Chick look for the R&Bs as much as it comes out. The horizontals, nice R&B. Ooh, nice connection. He tries to go for the refocus follow-up. Doesn't get it. F2 does not connect, unfortunate. But we do look towards it. The R&Bs again and again come out here. And as Small Chick kind of works around the corner, he is still kind of putting the pressure on as his eye, even without it. For the 1-2s, the 3s release. The Zip Ping comes out here. Party number 6 looking for the horizontal releases. Small Chick releases out the Zai ultimate. As it comes out, the Kylan ultimate will be used in response. Now for 1 to 2 heals. These are common baby armor powder heals. 2.0 looking for the 1-2 first Saggers. Gets the nice flop off of that bomb into the combo breaker. The Keelan guard burned out here. Teams will actually try to get this Kylan out in the corner and use this gold. Like I said, armor for it to be purchased. Another team has shown up here. STR with the STRD. STR Death is the name of the team as their initials go through here. But this team actually coming through here today to sign up, having opportunity to looking at the blow up from the Flying Knives. 2.0 will still look to use his ultimate to try to go for the heals on a Small Chick. The Hunt Down's coming out here from spells. He himself is playing out towards this Matari, but not having a chance of actually really looking towards it. And as playing at Justina, spells will back away from that into the northern end or the southern entrance of the Hall of Eternity. Tian Hai is going to be good work here. Hypercube actually making their ways from EU to NA. Huge support from them actually to try to make their chances for NA to have a scrim in general. And they took the opportunity to do so. So I want to appreciate them for going through in this end. And for the jump LMBs going off of here, F2 comes out here. Some teams that were supposed to be coming through, you know, it is the case scenario. You know, I know Cinnamon Minions making mention of it, but it is what it is. Kind of can't really do anything about it, and, you know, it's unfortunate. Especially if it's dependency of whether people remember. Small Chick though finds his R&Bs coming out here. Joy Kill goes down here. This team is not fully limited. They shouldn't be. We have 2 rebirths, and these teams have to notice that. And this team hasn't lost a single life span so far, even with the Soul Altar nearby. Dropping throughout this whole entire area though. Small Chick gets a clink off. Ooh, horizontal hold check. He can't release it. This is gonna be too much of a fight. Let's go to SDVC. Let's see how we were just watching. He was looking for the carry checks. Now, in terms of the map selection right here, right, we had an Azov Peak coming through here, as you can see. OS actually approaching right back into Azov Peak from the Heaven's Well, I believe, or Heaven's Watch. It's going to be elimination off towards the 2.0. Soblu, not going to be had. McDonald going to be looking for it. FL still available, no grapples on hand though. SDVC looking for the Soblu pick up as fast as possible because that Zaya is going to really start pelting. Yeah, the dazzle. Not a fun time. FL, this is gonna be a okay. We gotta get out of here. Moonbane's gonna be dropping down. I don't know how they got the Moonbane, but they got ahead on the curb. Yeah, Kathy's gonna be looking for that Moonbane. Okay, back it up. Pick it up. Funnily enough, we started on a Friday. Hopefully to see how that ends up going through. And these common armor powder heroes are not working out. I'm not sure what's going to be happening. Scourge is coming out. R6 goes around. RB's released. Okay, wait. He could have gone for an imprint. Wait, it's alright. Fireball's active right now, so Strauss is going to have to be very careful about his HP being deducted. It's not a lot, though. Damn, Target getting nerfed again, though? Crazy. I'll stop the speed down here. Nice freeze though. It's gonna be bad because Tian Hai's not gonna have full real estate here with Target in a second. The spell's gonna double that the top dodge. 1. Oh, he can't. Body block. Hits on the end. R&Bs. These guys still have 2 lives, at least for spells. Nice parry. Losing up that. Volpine's Essence actually being revealed from SDR. Looks like they took that objective pretty early on. R&B charging out here. I'm not even sure his spells wants to really stick in here. He's gonna get eliminated regardless, and it's gonna be from Rats. R&Bs, have 2 shot, nice tap dodge, horizontal hold check. Ooh, okay, 2.0. No, going for 1-2s. That should have been a kill. Yeah, slam down. Hold on, someone's messaging me. I want to go through here. Let's go to another fight. It's gonna be up towards Small Chick's team and over towards the Sword Tomb. Moneybane from Small Chick's team. Yeah, that's gonna be a kill. All 24 teams are still, 24 players are still alive though. That's good. R&B's coming out here for release. Small Chick dropping through. Still haven't lost a life except for 2.0. We did see him get eliminated earlier from SDBC. Flying Knives, bro. Yo, Flying Knives also getting nerfed big time. Cut coming through. All right, Kathy's just gonna want to back away. I don't know. This Rat team just came out from the fights below, and the Tianhai Takeda Karka. They don't have ultimate at least. Uh-oh. Satyrs. What's going on here? Dang. Even the happy stuff. Kathy is painting the picture right now. Look at Plan B. Looking to try to grapple. Luckily, Tarko's holding blue there. Jack? Jack. Okay, so... yeah, let me message this out. Look at the stats real quick because this is before our first round meeting. So, party number 5, Small Chick's team. I believe that's Guy going to be going out for 8 eliminations, 7 eliminations so far for Team Relax for Kathy's team. It's been a while since I casted these guys and getting used to their names. McDonald, I don't know if that's WHYJG. It might be potentially. It might be. It actually is going to be WHYJG. That's Bulletproof's team. Let me see how that opportunity comes out here. Oh man, you think they're gonna get? Nah, there's no way, right? There's no way, right? I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. I don't want to cast against it. Yeah, they're getting in there. They have to get in there. Yeah, they're gonna take the first round remaining fight. All right, let's see. Coming through here. Horizon drop down here versus Rats. This is going to be, I believe, holding the blue focus. I think this is Team PF. The kick comes out. Going through, comes out again. Wow, this Kurumi is not having fun time. I don't think Rats is going to be able to survive this much longer. Actually, no, he will. Jack is going to be looking to try to go for the grabs there. Nice parry coming out here from it. Party number 7 is looking towards it and seeing if they can try to stop the zipping before she pops the ultimate. Nice grab coming out here. I think it's going to be elimination. Once they get a connection off the slam down. Wait, pitter patter. You can't do pitter patter, bro. You got to do the R&B. Easiest mode. Oh, okay. Never mind. He ran into the wall. Jack's actually going to look for the double grab here. Okay, nice go. The defeat for PF as it comes out. This is going to be OS versus, I'm looking at the team names. Low State or STP. There's elimination coming from there. 1, 2. That's a lot of blue focus. Paul might need the hand so right now. Wistro at the corner of the wall. Interesting. I'm curious though. Where is yeah, what's Plan B going through? Actually, Plan B lost. Relax lost. Wait, they lost to Romy Yang. Well, we missed it, bro. We missed it. I got messages. Oh my god, I got so many messages. All right, let me take a look at this. 2.0 gonna be going through. I think this is the Xiphon comp that come out with purple armor, at least the gold armor, the gold weapon, and then afterwards maybe taking an opportunity going back into Imperium. We still have the 8 teams available to go through. 8 teams. 8 teams, bro. All teams are still in the game. Only 2 teams, I think 2 teams. Minimum 2 teams are in soul form. Actually, make that 3 teams. So, best case scenario right now is that the Vermilion teams go up against the Romyang depletion teams, and we still have 8 teams by that point. Otherwise, we have 6 teams by the second Romyang, which is going to be really selective between 2 winners. I think 2 winners would want to take it, and the third one could be contested. And if it gets no contested, I should say they'll look for it. There's Elimination right there. Cobalt getting caught into a parry, and then this is gonna be a horizontal miss. Oh, but just look at their R&Bs. Okay, knock the penalty as much staggered as possible. They didn't catch crash penalty though. King Cobalt still gets grabbed. Elimination had right there, and then that should be just straight up of Team White here for OS. And the team right now for Relax actually end up getting themselves rid of the Rummy depletion. Maybe going to a shop later on. Maybe, hopefully, the 18,000 gold for the second pairs of purple armors. Okay, R&Bs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. A little bit of stutters here. A little bit of stutters, a little spooky. Trying to solve coming through here. Choka in there. Ashley in here. Rinchi in here. Morishi. Yo, Rinchi asking. Wow, Veter's like, wow. Rinchi says, who are the faves? Good question. Honestly, I mean, no bias, but it's gonna have to be GL, WHYJG, TDB, and from EU, you know, Hypercube's in here. But those are like the hype ones, because the first 4 going through, the original 7 teams actually really make it a strong point that they want to practice. So any of the 7 teams, the first 7 teams that have been signing up over and over, those are my favorites. So I'm kind of hoping to see how they succeed out of here. They've been trying to get as much practice as much as possible. They've been trying to get as many days as they can signing up, getting the teams say, hey man, just set yourself up for this day, for this weekend. Unfortunately, not having the chance of actually having set parries early on before, we're not going to be able to have them, you know, get that practice they were hoping for before the competitive season XDDD, whenever that begins. But more in the case scenario, I think, keeping in mind about where those teams are skill level wise, it kind of becomes a shrewd side. I know some teams actually not being able to make it to scrims even if they wanted to, because their players ended up going back to China for a bit in terms of summer vacation, school, etc. So that's like 33% of the player base coming out, or like going back to CM for a bit. And it's really heavy. But back to the action. F2 going to be coming out here to be invested now. Vermilion's is no longer going to be the case. I see I have a Moonshard Storm onto 2.0 over there. See what the R&B is looking for the Juggernaut. If there's a build-up right now, Scattershot coming out for the games. I say Juggernaut, but I mean he is hitting. If he's gonna hit the gold undies, that is an 800 damage without mitigation. Scare Rush looking for the carry opportunity right now. There's a lot of things kind of happening out here. 20 players still left alive. We're gonna look at the leaderboard in just a second. Okay, one teammate's down. That's a Matari. That's not what you want to see. But we still have a chance right now. There's gonna be a Tian Hai probably dying right there for the catch with the R&B. Spells actually getting his kill stolen, his soul bloom taken. Spells looting up the body instead of going for a TOD off of the Justina. He could have went for it. He might have been able to get for it. I think the mitigation might have saved this party member from Team Party 3. McDonald in the back line as Spells is in his fight. Switch on over towards McDonald, who is getting hammered right now in the corner. Wait a second, this is gonna be a Tarko with a fireball. What are we doing down here? This is coming out here from, I was gonna say PS Solo's team. And all the teams are actually making their way towards the second round. Yang in a second. We lost completely. We lost so far. WHYJG, no, Hypercube. We lost OS so far. Rummy Yangs are still going to be coming out here, and then I think if this team wants to enter, Relax would have this free. Let's take a look at the Jays before they enter, though. Salt Smolder on the Kathy with Retro Gale Orb, Engraving Tuna as well, Aerial Dash on towards Gao Bai. Plan B with the Hex Harmonies, Double Sky Punch, not sure he's going to be able to use that. Alliance's team, switching on over here. 1 kill elimination each, but the odd level 3 ultimate for the Takeda. Sound Strike and Engraving Palm Mining on Alliance, and as well as a Palm Mining on towards their third. And the Catalum on Yogurt, who doesn't have, okay, he does have blue dual blades. Hoping to see about the drop down here. F1 in midair, looking to the R&B. Now, some teams are using the F2 because of that change recently. Let's take a look at scene. Yogurt looking to try to hold, check the R&B. Sees the Tian Hai ult. Backs off, tries to find a double dash, and gets it around the corner. That means that Plan B can then look towards and then ambush with the Tian Hai once he gets a stagger on a proponent like this. Syra. Boom, there it is. I don't know if Plan B wants to do ultimate. She's just going to go ahead with the meter dump. She has no more shield. Her ultimate is down. This is with it, and with the ultimate, Cassie gets caught to the Plum Lightning. The burn is enough to actually burn out. If he doesn't get a last hit, no, he will. Alliance will go down. Looking forward to seeing the zip in and throw the F1. There it is. Trapping out here. Trapping into the sky. Getting the catches. Looking to reset here with dual blades, and that is gonna be one hit to the next. Alliance's team, Takeda using his ultimate, but when his teammates are down in count, it's gonna be that 1v3 he has not been hoping for. The Kylo ultimate is done. The parries are had. He's going to connect it. He's getting the Takeda Fury and free blue focuses, but the Tian Hai Bell was ready to go, and the RMBs are held out. We did look for a parry to pick up that fan. Whether or not we knew it was gold or not, this team will end up into the realm of Yang victory, and then going out of the realm of Yang, two teams I believe are taking the chances here. 2.0 actually almost losing out. I thought his teammates were dead. He's gonna be looking to try to hunt down one of the players past the Crimson Cave. Over by the Sword Tomb, there's gonna be one elimination. This is actually gonna be towards a Zai in Team Party 3. Where is Dab on Edge? What happened? All right, got more messages, of course. You know, gotta look at the DMs. I had to just brilliant up. Here we go. Sup? What's code for room? My bad. Damn, bro. Oh my god. What is code for room? My bad. Dang. Not from Dab, by the way. But this means we get another team on board. Yeah, the team will be going online here in just a moment after this match is over. But we still have teams in soul form. That's gonna be. There's a lot of P's. I'm trying to remember all the P's. You know, PF. It's actually that's the only team with P. Okay, I'll stop. It is PF though. This is gonna be PF. Or it should not. No. It's not PF. It's not PF. It's TB. No. It's not even TB. It's STP. STP. That's the name of this team. Let me go small check. I'm taking some fights. Yeah, we had a rebrand literally in the middle of the tourney, and I was like, dang, rebrand? Really? Right now? That's all right. They don't want to brand it as the official. Which makes sense though. It's not their core team. Alright, small check on around here. Look at the gold account. Look at the weapons. Look at the Jades. Moonshard Storm on 2.0. We saw that earlier. Sap Jade as well for the Syra. Octus Slash Blade on towards the Matari and picking up that Vajra script. Seeing the Kablan though is kind of nasty work coming through here. Kathy's finding Alliance off the rest in Arcadia. Past to this point. What game is this, says Dav? As in the top right of the screen, you can see the round number. It's alright. It's been a long day. Seeing out the Flamebringer? No, that's just Rupture Go, right? I had a Rupture Go, yeah. Mind you, let me do something real quick so I don't grief myself. Let's just do this. Appreciate you guys. All right, so we don't need to go all crazy. You know what? We don't need to go all crazy. We don't need frames like that. We're not playing the game. Plan B, whoa, Plan B. We're gonna be doing this. Kathy had to burn his combo breaker out there. Let's go up there. To Yogurt. 3 minutes under the clock. No ultimates yet invested. Seen about how the F1 is now down on cooldown. This means Joker can't really go into the investment of blue focuses. We still have an engraving, but I don't think we have a longsword. At least a longsword is of great value here. Seeing how the staggers might be coming out. It's going to be a flying knives into a fan. Into a pair of nunnies, which if there's a nunnies, this has to be some reason for it. No, he just has it as a spare weapon. I was gonna say, I mean, if he goes for a stagger weapon, who'd be great to go for it? Dad, you're gonna have to joining in next game, XD. Not really XD. Are you joining in next game? We'll have 9 teams there, and then be able to go through. The pick band already has been not selected, but you guys still have an availability for choices. I'm gonna message this guy. Next game. All right, go to the Jack right now. Jack the Ripper. Healthy Jacks. Tropic Thunder. Simple Jack. Holy Moonshard. Alright, we had to burn that combo. Oh, the hold check, bro. They were burning for you. Wait. He's out. Oh, he's not out. No, he's not. Poison Flash is an active effect. Moonshard Sword will confirm. He can't confirm the last goal focus, but he will go for Cyril to make sure this teammate goes down completely. These are 2 Soblins you guys can take, actually. It's not weirdo behavior. It is actual behavior you're looking for it, because then the 2 Soblins, look at the staggers. As long as this Kermit doesn't really start work off, because if she gets jacked up, that's a Tian High. They cannot invest that. They have to get this. They gotta get this Kermit at the game. Doesn't get dazzled. He's already in the immune phase. Gets caught through for the Zai, and that's gonna be elimination into the zone. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be a gold Hong Sword. That's gonna be the Soblins invested. Now, that was kind of scary though, because if that Tian High got up though, the team won't be able to really take much time. Yogurt though gets caught into a grab here. Crossbows, double grab, phase out. I think Yogurt's not safe. The RMB comes out here from Plan B from the longsword, and a double grab right there. Dang, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. He throws a wisp immediately, but he has another wisp though, and he gets grabbed again. Okay, tough outing coming out here. Still, though, this is the first game. This is the cold engine start for the teams. If they had a last second player, they got a good feel, good foot, you know, it's a good vibe. They got everything they needed to go into the second round. Trust. Hollow Rock Sonic. Soul Bloom picked up. I got a follow, and it went to my email. Nice parry, though, from Galbai. What is it, R&Bs? They get in the game right now to set this up for going to Hollow Rock. If they decided to do that. But the Tianhai ultimate's down, so Kathy really doesn't want to take the fight here. It's at least not until the Soul Rage starts to be building up. Joey, try checking for the follow, though. Much love. Gaylord. Are we doing this, Kathy? Yo, we're doing this, Kathy? Yo, we got Rip Arrow. No. All right, what are we doing then? I spoke, though. I appreciate it. Yang Spirit Line is not going to be contested right now. One teammate, McDonald, waiting for his snack wrap to come out here. No opponents here. Is he getting this shit for free? No, this is a Spirit he's getting for free. Yeah, considering that he's by himself and no one's around. I mean, he knows that no one's around. Oh my goodness. We're gonna give that a warning. No more emotes. Excellent. But if anything, NA is known for the unpredictability. Of course. Unpredictability is what we're known for, right? The new strats. The feng shui strats, if you will. Let's see if I got a message coming out here. Oh, no. No message. Damn, that thing went muted real quick. Okay, this is gonna be interesting because this team cannot make it to that flag. Kathy's team is gonna be pushing. Oh, wow, they even activated the Forbidden Seal. No chances they want to take this. The Sire Ultimate isn't even up yet, but between the two, these are the last two full squad teams. Assault Mulder is good. F2 comes out. Kathy will still okay. Gets caught by the R&B. This Void Sunder has been used by Plan B earlier. Kathy's losing a little bit more HP than he's going to be caught by the F2 potentially from the Atari. Another Kabloom attempt. R&B Boulder of Defiance is procced. Kathy looking to charge R&B to avoid the stagger. Gets out for Tianhai. Unbelievable. I know this is going to be where that Kylan ultimate won't be able to be used either, so he can't even go in for anything except staggers. F2's from the Zaya to back off, and this is actually in the favor of that team. I think Small Chick's team really has this down to their advantage because, listen, Tianhai ultimate is their biggest threat. The Matari ultimate procced out as a result, so there's no refresh, but the Zaya ultimate is still available. It's a counter. It's going to be the counteraction against the Kylan once it comes out. I think the F1 comes through. Light Beam looking for the R&B. Leave a jab. Ooh. Double roll comes into an R&B. Hits two targets separately. Might get focused out here in 1v2. There's no one that's going to be able to protect him. That's it. Actually, that's going to be it because the Kylan ultimate's going to come up here in a second. Nice dazzle. Wait. We could have contested for that. Unfortunately, they didn't go for it. Oh, F2 comes out. F2 and stays in the... Damn, Atari almost got him killed. McDonald gets caught through. Remember, this is McDonald with the Spirit Well. Actually trying to attest to keeping the team alive. Placement. Cyrul's good. Kylan ultimate is also up here. There's going to be the hits. Knocks her back. Looking for level 2 charge. Knows she has no more stamina. We'll go for it again. Backs off for level 2 again. Make sure he can go for it again. Confirms after the stamina has been consumed. And still keeps it going. I know there's one thing that he's got in his mind. Can I use Void Thunder before this match ends? I don't think so, though. But if he does it, yo, flashy finish. Look, she's gonna end ultimate here in 3 seconds or 1 second. Yeah. Watch this. Guys, let me use my book. Guys, I got this really cool toy. Gotta show you. No, you can't do it, bro. It's over. Got to go into the zone. All right. Ooh, movement. Oh, okay. And that's it. So this is gonna be the scoreline coming in here for game 1. This is gonna be where the heals, damage dealt, everything. 19 eliminations for Kathy's team, as well as with Gao Bai. They're gonna be going ahead and having that first game. Gonna have that first victory. Gonna upload the scoreline. Gonna have the scores actually uploaded as well for you guys inside of the chat, as well as for the teams. If you're watching right now, I'm putting it into the scoreboard channel. That is going to be over there. Trying to get my team on. Oh, dang. And they ain't ready. They ain't ready. Where my properties at? All right, let me look at chat real quick. I need to go backwards. I think this thing doesn't set a replay. Yeah, it doesn't. I gotta change the time of day to be dusk or sunny. All right, cool. All right, we're on game 2 right now. So I'm trying to figure out this issue that I'm having here. I'm confused. Is this being guy for the tomorrow? Oh my god, he did. Okay. He's saying a new team name. I'm like, okay, bet. What about it? And he's like, yeah, new team name. I'm like, okay, I'll update it. And he's like, no, it's good. Okay. Going you. I was like, yo, what are we doing here? What kind of questions we got? Oh, that's gonna be the second thing. Okay, now I get it. 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 All right, now it makes sense. I was like, yo, this is kind of weird. All right, I still have to look at chat though. Let me see. Because this is the core team for HY. Same thing like when we saw WK 1, 2, and 3. GL still choosing their choices here. Is he resetting? All right, never mind. No third team or no ninth team actually joining in here. Feels badge. Oh yeah. All right, let me go to chat because I need to go back up. All right, so swing. Okay. Yeah, actually with the chicken run. Yeah, it's nice. Shook and Cinnamon are chatting in the chatters. Okay. The Dav's on here. Prosper, what's good, chat? Nice man. The Ryumi as well with it. Yeah, what's going on though? Hot chicken, real. Can't drink coffee, damn. Feels bad. This man said, drink Coke. What do you mean by that? Yeah, what do you mean by that? Coño, man. This is it's kind of unfortunate, I gotta be honest. I'm gonna bring this up. Damn, this is actually crazy. GG. Oh, I guess NA is done, dude. Wowzers.
I don't care what other people say. 놓지
Crazy. GG Games for NAs. That's so unfortunate, bro. Some teams like the teams like start leaving.
Mama,
Like,
huevo.
okay.
Digo, gluk, 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 gluk.
All right, GG's. All right, NA, I tried. I'm gonna try next week again on a weekend day. The only reason I did it on Friday today was just because this weekend was a little bit more on the unknown side for me earlier this end, celebrating my cousin's birthday and whatnot with myself, and just not being able to go through. My birthday's not this week, but to celebrate. But the thing is, set up a Friday because Saturdays and Sundays never worked out anyways for teams that's signing up though. So unless now there's a new drive to go through, we'll have more teams to try to see about joining later on. And if that's the case, cool. We'll keep it going on Saturday and Sunday, bro. GG's. Damn, bro, that's unfortunate. All right, guys. So that'll kind of be it for this scrim, potentially, or the potential scrim that was going to be set up, but teams just going off, kind of rover, P5 over. Gonna go ahead and rating somebody though by the time that this catches up though, so I'm just gonna go ahead and have that to be made, and then we'll, you guys go watch someone else for the evening. Thank you for watching, and. Tomorrow, though, I'm going to have to go ahead and let you guys know for tomorrow that we will have the EU scrim. Same time as usual for the 1:30 p.m. EST if you guys want to watch on NA's terms. But for EU, they're going to be preparing for that. That one's consistent, but that one might be streamed from Seb, who's coming back from China after casting Fragpunk Finals. And maybe with CA. I'm hoping I think CA might be joining with him. This is a cover ground. I'll theoretically be here, but I'll be able to handle stuff behind the scenes rather than doing a wholehearted host. Plus, for future events, just in case, for myself. And yeah, we'll also try to do NA solos for tomorrow night. That's also potential happening. I need 12 players. That's all I need. I think so far we have 10 players so far. So if you guys do want to take a chance of signing up for that, you can. Got 10 players. That's going to include Raz, Roblox, Wavesy, with Galbai, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Plan B, Tar, Rayumi, Kachan, Cinnamonian, and then you have King Cobalt as well as with Immortal. Then again, we have 2 spots left, so let me know, guys. I'll see you guys later on. King, if I was to go for the raid, King, listen to music.
도착하기면 봄부터 날뛰는 imagination 방하고 TTS Don't even need a GPS You gon' make me happy, yeah 웃고 있긴 해도 serious, yeah 매일매일 위닝해서 난 PS4 너랑 해는 상 fiesta 많은 고민들을 피해서 Just skirt top Touchdown on your body like running back and just somebody like quarterback top 발라질 수 있어 나의 제로백 안에 도로대 3-point 맘대로 해 따라와줘 말리 손길에 따른 멜로디가 흘러나와 아낀 줄 알아 Play like I'm pro 나도 내가 bro 한 걸음에는 달려갈게 If you just make a one call Sleep
Crazy. GG Games for NAs. That's so unfortunate, bro. Some teams like the teams like start leaving.
Mama, huevo.
Okay.
Digo, gluk, 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 gluk.
All right, GG's. All right, NA, I tried. I'm gonna try next week again on a weekend day. The only reason I did it on